I call it like being in the dirt, like learning how to grow my own personal brand and be invested on social media and find my voice and my angle there has taught me so many things along the way that translate really well into part of what I do now as the CMO for a major brand. We forget that you got to go in the dirt sometimes to really feel it and understand it. And I'll also kind of, add into that sales. A sales background has dramatically helped me. It gives me a lot of perspective on what, our other side of our company is doing and how to support that. And honestly, I think sales is one of the best jobs anyone can do, candidly. I think you learn a ton about yourself. You learn a ton about humility. You learn a ton about how to find different ways to battle through hardship and adversity. So I feel like that is, creates a tenacity and another side of the thing. So I think that playing in the dirt and actually doing it yourself, and then getting some kind of sales background somehow.
I didn't like egos. Yeah, team, there's no I in team. You've got to be a team, and everybody has to put in. And also, the team needs to share. People need to share. I needed to share. You've got to share everything, so that you're not a boss. You just happen to be in a different position than somebody else. And it's good to listen to people. It's good to give them the power to do things. The one thing I learned and was told many times is, when you're the boss of the company, you shouldn't have a job. You should be there to listen to people, help people. If people have got to make a decision, make a decision. If it's the wrong one, let's change it. Let's talk about it. So be in that position where you can help. Plus, one of the other things I would say to anybody, find out what your story is. You must have a story. Stories will build your brand these days.
I've been really fortunate to have some great mentors at Aon, and one of the folks that really stuck out to me, Linda told me a few years ago when I was sort of at the cusp of going from an individual contributor role into a leadership role, said, Alex, you're really smart, you have lots of good ideas, but you're spending too much time pointing out problems and not enough time solving them. And if you want to be a leader, you got to focus on the solution. So yes, you can identify the problem, but are you coming to the table with some answers and some ideas on how to solve it? And that's really served me well and stuck with me.
Take it a little easier. I think the first 10 years of my career, I just worked. I didn't have my life. I was traveling like crazy and so on. And I think, really, I didn't live. So I think I would give my customer career, if it's 10 or 12 years and you achieve the same amount of things, it's okay. No one is running after you. From everything I did, the solution engineer position, I think prepared me the most for being a marketeer, sitting with a customer and understanding their pain.